Welcome to KDRTV, Pastor Herry Muhando.
Thank you.
Pastor Mukua, Eric.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. Dr. Herry Muhando.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for coming to the Twin Cities.
Amen.
In Minnesota.
Amen.
What's your mission of coming to the Twin Cities?
My mission is the same that I have ever had for many years, is to depopulate hell and to enlarge the kingdom of heaven, to reduce the number of those who are going to hell and multiply in my generation the number of those who are going to heaven. That is my mission.
Thank you very much, Dr.
And that is what has brought me all the way to the Twin Cities, to Minneapolis. And my business is to help as many people as I can possibly help, not only to attend my meetings, but also to be participants in bringing as many people as they can possibly bring to salvation, to come and listen to the good news of salvation.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muhando. So how long are you in Minneapolis?
I will be here for the next 22 days. I will be in the city of Minneapolis preaching every night. And the Sabbath mornings, every Saturday, I will be preaching twice, in the morning session and in the afternoon session.
What do you tell people, especially who are watching you online? Like today, 500 people are watching you online while you are preaching.
My message to them is that as they watch me, they will not just watch, they will also be making decisions. The two kinds of decisions. Number one, to be baptized or to be rebaptized and follow Jesus all the way and become members of the church and become active members of the church, entering into the business of bringing others to Christ. Number two is that they will not only listen, they will also invite as many people as they can possibly invite, so that they will also listen to the message of salvation. What must I do to be saved? I want them not only to listen, but also to invite as many of their friends as possible also to listen to the messages of salvation.
Thank you very much. So your host, Pastor Eric Mukua.
Yes.
What do you tell the people of the Twin Cities?
First and foremost, Brother Kibwato, I would like to thank you very much for your ministry of KDRTV. You are a blessing to us. Secondly, I would like to bring to our attention that KCC began in 1998. And when this church began, our guest speaker, Dr. Muhando, was among the invited guests. And now this year we are celebrating our 20th anniversary, and we chose to invite him again to celebrate our anniversary with the proclamation of the word. And secondly, would like to my passion for the community is to be one. And the only thing that will bring us together to be one is Jesus Christ. He's the only one who can bring families together. People who are depressed and discouraged, it's Christ who can only bring them into peace. And that is the purpose of our existence. And we'd like to invite them to come and receive these blessings during this Holy Convocation Week.
When I'm going back to Dr. Muhando, what missionary work do you expect people who are blessed in America to do in Africa?
Right now in Africa, we are doing all that we can, not to depend on anybody.
Yes.
We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anybody. We are doing all that we can not to depend on anyb Africa is powerful enough to continue with the work in a very glorious manner, not to depend on anybody outside the continent of Africa. That's what we are promoting, that they should be self-sufficient. They should no longer become beggars. They should now begin to think of how they can manage themselves and even become a blessing and of a service to other continents which are not as blessed as they are. What we want to do is to evangelize, to cooperate. The US and Africa to cooperate in evangelizing the world. Not to beg any financial assistances from America, but that we work together, America and Africa, to bring about to salvation to millions of people around the world. In Africa now, we have to become missionaries to the world. And we are to work together with the Americans, who God has blessed, so that we make this message a reality to the world and bring salvation to millions of people here and there, especially in other parts of the world where people are not as blessed as America and Africa.
All right. Thank you very much, Pastor, for that brief interview. We thank God. And do you have any other closing remark to tell your viewers?
My viewers is that especially those who are in Minneapolis and St. Paul, that as many of them as possible will make it to KCC here. But those who cannot come, let them continue to listen online wherever they are, and also think of what we are promoting, that as many people, thousands, will be baptized. We have baptisms every single Saturday that we are here. We shall have big baptism, and I believe they can call Pastor Mokua, and those who need it to be baptized right here at KCC. Every Saturday we shall have big baptism, and they can call Pastor, and the Pastor will organize their baptism as well, wherever they are in the city of Minneapolis.
Thank you very much. And for that, listeners, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Pastor Muhando is in KCC, that is Kenya Community Church, in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. If you've got a chance, please Google Kenya Community Church in Minnesota. That is in Minneapolis. And if you got a chance, please come and listen to Pastor Herry Muhando. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.